Mm-hmm. 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 Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, or good evening to wherever you are. Good evening. Um, so, yay. So, what's up, the KG Nation and Darkimus Prime? And yeah, we got some news to go over. Yeah, we got some interesting news to go over. Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting because. We got some leaks. We had some leaks. Yeah, we have some interesting leaks going on here. We have some interesting leaks, but let me invite people over. Let me see if I can. There we go. All right. So, and then I need to get awesomeness. I'm trying to get awesomeness to get in here. Let me see if we can get him in here. Awesomeness. There we go. All right. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Optination Review? Hello, hello. Hey, JJ, we heard there was an earthquake near you. Everyone was worried we couldn't reach you. What? There was no earthquake. I'm not even in the US, Optination. You know me. I live in Malaysia. Malaysia doesn't get earthquakes. So we don't get earthquakes. My country doesn't get earthquakes. So I don't know why you say there was an earthquake near me. I live in Malaysia and we don't get earthquakes. None, no tornado, no tsunami. I mean, flood is a bit occasional, but we don't get earthquakes. My country is literally the only country, pretty much one of the only countries that do not get the bigger hazardous events, whatever. Not hazardous, no. Natural events, natural storm events, whatever. No, I know, but like someone was saying, like there was an earthquake near you or something. But it's weird. I'm just glad that report was wrong. What? I'm kind of interested to know who's that someone. But okay, fine, sure. I'm pretty sure he said it was a joke, but anyway. So, okay, well, discard what I said then. Anyway, I have a new review up. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's cool. We have a new review up. That's good. That's pretty good. Yeah. I'll be sure to check it out in no time. So, but anyway, so, what's up, Charles? Hey, Charles. Hey, Autobot Leanne. How you doing? And who else is here? Who else is here? No one else is here. Okay. So, so we got some interesting news to go over. Yeah. All right. Let me turn on the TFW 2005 websites. So, we got JJ, can I join the stream? Sure you can if you want to. If you want to, let me see. Let me share my screen first. Let me share my screen. So we have we have some images of the Starscream design from the new Transformers Reactivate game, and this design is peak. I'm saying this. I'm literally saying this right now. This design is peak Starscream design from Reactivate. This looks so good. But why he has blue eyes, I'm not entirely sure. But hey, it looks awesome. He looks awesome. That's his jet mode. This battle damage jet mode. Very cool. I love the design here. I'm loving it. I hope Grimlock is in the game. If he's not in the game, that's cool. That's fine. Then we have some Beast Wars, 2 Universe Tasmania Kid, Legacy Core Class, Legacy United Core Class, in-hand images. And he looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Pretty neat. It was quite neat for what it is. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks good. Robot mode looks good. And he can do a handstand. That's funny. But anyway, so here is the Tasmania Kid along with the Rat Trap here, and as you can see, none of them share pieces. None of them share parts. This is totally a new mold. Tasmania Kid is a brand new mold, and he's tiny compared to Lyle Convoy, but I think that's the scale in the series. I think anyway, but he looks cute. He looks adorable. I love his beast mode. It's adorable. It's adorable. It's an adorable beast mode. But yeah, it looks cool. Looks good. Looks really good. I'm very excited to get this figure. Very excited to get him. Oh yeah. And then what else is happening? So this is the big one. This is the big news here. A new listing has been found. A new Studio Series Commander class listing has been found, and it's none other than the big man himself, Optimus Prime, the leader of the Autobots. So I don't know how they're going to do this. I have no idea how they're going to do this. But I'm very excited to see how it turns out. But yeah, I'm excited how it turns out. So let's add some people in. We have my boy Chris.
Hey, JJ.
Hello. Then we've got my boy KG Nation here. And yeah, so this is the big news. This is the big news here. The big listing is Studio Series Commander class. Our second Studio Series Commander class figure is 86 Optimus Prime. And if we have an 86 Optimus Prime happening, we got to get an 86 Megatron at some point. So
yeah, I can agree with that.
It's about time they make an 86 series Optimus Prime. I was wondering how long it was going to take them to make that.
Yeah. I mean, Earthrise Prime, I thought he was fine. You know, I thought he was okay. He was perfect he was good enough as is. But hey, I can never say no to another Optimus Prime. It's a Commander Class 86 Optimus Prime, so I don't know what the engineering is going to be like. So I literally don't know. I honestly do not know. But this is going to be interesting because considering on how they did Ultra Magnus, you know how they remade Ultra Magnus like this.
Yeah.
Well, I can only imagine a new mold for 86 Optimus Prime. So, oh, hello, Marvelous Prime. Hello.
Marvelous, what's up?
I have 86 Magnus. Not at home, so it's not on me.
But I love this boy. This is the most perfect figure I've gotten. So
I could agree.
Other than Tarn,
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus is another perfect one. Oh, we got Optonation review. Hey. Hello. Haven't seen you for a long time, brother.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I got a brand new figure last night, and you're gonna love this.
Okay, what did you get?
I know what you got. I know what you got. This FYI, I know what you got.
Let me switch.
Was.
Oh,
No. He dipped.
He dipped. Yep.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, no. Hey, what's up, Republic Cinema? Hello.
Hey, I'm a big fan of your stop motions, man.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you got Oh.
Got boner.
You got the MPM Bone Crusher.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's get it.
Wow.
Let's get it.
That's awesome.
Look at that. Would you look at that?
Yeah. I did the review today. It's uploaded to my YouTube channel.
That's awesome. That is awesome. That looks awesome. That looks a great figure. That looks like
Uh-huh.
that bone crusher looks awesome. Looks amazing. It's amazing. Love that. MPM fork. Yeah, we all know that MGO used Bone Crusher's fork to pick up his food. so so anyway,
I'm gonna be honest. The only
but,
problem with the Commander Optimus is that I'd rather it be Ape-Link than Optimus.
you know, it would have made more sense if it was a Commander class Stratosphere from Rise of the Beast.
Stratosphere,
Nice.
I could agree on that. Anyone from there, I would have been happy.
I mean, come on, y'all. They made all the Autobots already, and one more is accounted for, which is Stratosphere. Come on, we so need a new Stratosphere, please. We need a Stratosphere, so we need one. We need a new one, please. We need a Rise of the Beast Stratosphere figure. If they don't make that, I'm gonna throw a tantrum.
Right.
I'm gonna throw a tantrum. You know.
We're all gonna throw a tantrum.
So
And then made
here's my speculation. Here's my speculation how they're gonna do this. It's gonna be a brand new mold. The trailer is gonna be a big trailer. You know, able to fit in how many bots they can fit in. They gotta include a roller. Okay, they have to include a roller this time around, and they also need to include the axe, the Energon axe, his rifle, of course, the Matrix of Leadership because he's leader. He's the Prime. So what's a Prime without a Matrix? But I hope the Matrix has a different mold because I'm tired of getting the Earthrise Matrix so many times. I'm tired of that. But yeah, I'm very excited for this new 86 Optimus Prime. I know we had the Earthrise one, but I think it's time we got a new one, a new mold. Because Earthrise was in 2020, so yeah. 4 years. You know, I think that's a good enough time to make a new G1 Prime. So yeah. But to celebrate the 40th anniversary, I think that'd be fitting. That'd be very fitting. That's fitting. So,
Yeah.
but what else do they have? They somehow revealed medics again.
Medics.
Was it ago or like a while ago?
I've seen him so many times in Toys R Us right now. So why reveal him now? So I don't know.
I forgot Toys R Us still exists in Malaysia.
Yep, it still exists in Malaysia.
It still exists in Canada too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that's right.
America's just left out.
Yep.
Hopefully.
What else do we have here? We have a 30 G2 Megatron. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's dope.
That's really cool.
Dope. And then Legacy United Titan class tidal wave is to be revealed in 5 days.
Oh, cool.
It's gonna be revealed this weekend. That's gonna be exciting. Then we got some new Earthspark figures revealed as well. We got an Earthspark one-step changer Alito 1. We also have one-step changer Skull Cruncher. Nice to finally see a new Skull Cruncher figure in Earthspark. And then there is the Tacticon Earthspark Twitch. Which, okay, sure. And they have a Warrior class Bumblebee. The deluxe one is way better. The deluxe one is way better. This one, it's fine. It looks okay, but And then they have the Warrior class Twitch, and that alt mode is just no.
Oh, what is that? Oh,
What
no.
the hell?
Well, that alt mode is just no. Robot mode is fine, but the alt mode has been totally sacrificed.
Like a jet ski with wings.
This tells you that the deluxe version is way better.
Yeah, I have the deluxe version, and it's still
I have deluxe Twitch. It's It's a pretty good figure. Really good
I'm,
figure.
I'm the one that's missing out on the deluxe class
Or
Switch because I don't have it yet. So
Then we have a Fans Hobby Energon Wing Saber Gray prototype. Looks cool. Oh. So that we're getting third-party Energon stuff. Yay. So that's cool. That's amazing. And then we have a Yellow Park Rise of the Beast Scourge colored prototype. Oh,
That
it was looking
that's
shiny.
beautiful.
It is beautiful. That is just beautiful. Look at that. Look at this beautiful beast.
The definition of perfection.
Look at that beast of a Terracon. Look at that.
when is that supposed to come?
That.
When is that supposed to be? Does it say?
Let's see. Or a commander class figure that can turn into those things that Bumblebee has trouble flying?
What?
Wait. Which one?
Republic, what are you talking about?
What's he talking about? I'm not even sure. I don't even know. It is a shame that Battletrap didn't have figures in mainline except that repaint of Ironhide. Yeah, why did they make a repaint of Ironhide? What? Okay. Oh, those things. Those little ship things. Little flying ship thingies from Dark of the Moon. He used it to kill Laserbeak. So
All those.
yeah. Yeah.
The thing that Sam used to
Sam was like,
kill him.
you can fly this thing, right? And then Bumblebee was like, and then Sam was like, oh, what was that? What was that? So you so can fly this. That feels terrible. So funny. But anyway,
Bro, I just
those
got a
need a name. Those need a name. They need a name. I don't know what they're called. What are they called? Dropships? No, they're not called dropships. No, they're not dropships. They were like, they're. So I don't know what they can do, but it is what it is. Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
KG Nation, what happened?
There you go.
I accidentally I was gonna look something in chat because I was getting like notifications that people were like typing in chat, but then I accidentally clicked the leave button. So
Ugh,
yeah.
that's unfortunate. Gunships, actually. That's from Star Wars. Never mind. Gunships. Oh, no. Dark of the Moon gunships? Let me see. What are they called? I don't know. What are they called?
I think they're called airships. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's the name for it.
No, wait. Bumblebee used a gunship. He used a gunship. Okay, he used a gunship. Wait a minute. What did he use? I don't know. I need to go look at the Dark of the Moon. Let me see. Gunships. Decepticon gunships. I think. Where? I don't know. Where's it? Let me see. Okay, Bumble. Let me go look at Bumblebee here. Let me see. It's got Dark of the Moon. Okay, he used what? Okay, he used. Oh, a Decepticon fighter. Huh? What? The Xantium? What's the Xantium? Oh, it's an Autobot starship. Okay, no. Wait, no. Wait. Trying to read up. What? Where? What? Wait. It's just called a Decepticon fighter. Okay, it's called a Decepticon fighter. Okay, sure, yeah. Sure. It's called a Decepticon fighter. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's they called it a Decepticon fighter. That's it. That's what's the gunship called? A Decepticon fighter. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Ay. But anyway, That's literally what they called it. They called it a Decepticon fighter. That's it. That's all they. That's all they said. That's all they said. Very unique. Not. Absolutely not unique. But hey, it is what it is. But oh, jeez. Anyway, so let me see if I can search on
What
TOP.
else here?
Decepticon fighter. What is it? What is it? Decepticon fighter. No. Decepticon protoforms? There you go. Let's go. Protoforms. What do they use? Protoform. No. Wait. Let's see. Drone. See drone. Not drone. Maybe not drone. Not drone. Where are the protoforms? Where's the protoforms? Where? Let me see.
Arms.
Protoforms. I don't see the protoform. Wait a minute. Let me check. Hold it. Protoform TFWiki. Okay, protoforms. Protoform.
I don't get protoforms for studio from Studio Series.
So, also. Okay, so, okay, the Decepticons have battleships. They have battleships. Those it's a mothership. They have the mothership. Orbital assault carriers. Are they that? Are they called that? Yes, they're called orbital assault carrier. That is the one I was looking for. Orbital assault carrier. That is the name. That is the official name. Orbital assault carrier.
Orbital assault carrier.
Orbital assault carrier. That's the name. Now that is a unique name other than the Decepticon fighter.
It certainly is better. It's better.
They're called orbital assault carriers. That's their official name. Found it. I found the name. I found the name, brother. I found the name. There we go. Orbital assault carrier. That's it. That's yep.
Fantastic.
So, but anyway, even there was a toy for the orbital assault carrier with the Dark of the Moon Legends class Starscream. There we go. It was this one. There was a
toy.
This one. This one, the smaller one. Hey, wait a minute. Stop screen. Present. Share screen, and here we go. This one. There. This is the one. Our Dark Moon Cyberverse action set Starscream with orbital assault carrier. That's the official. That's the one we saw in Dark of the Moon. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. There we go. I have this. I actually have this. One.
Cool.
Yeah, I actually have this one. Yeah, that's the one. This is the one. Yes, this is smaller. Those smaller. Orbital assault carrier always just got it. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah, now you got it. So, but anyway, so bye guys. Sorry I couldn't be here for that long. Okay, see you later, Darkness Prime. See ya.
Bye, Darkness.
Bye, Darkness.
Darkness.
Okay, so some news today. Another bit of news today is that I am planning to go on a Christmas hunt today.
Oh, nice.
Yes. We're gonna hunt down for some more Studio Series figures.
Which one?
The 3 remaining Rise to Beast figures for this year.
Which ones? Mirage Knight.
I'm pretty sure you know who they are, but I'm not gonna spoil anything because these are for Christmas, and I'm not gonna open them until the 25th. So
I'm pretty sure one of them are Primal. If I'm mistaken. I think.
Could be, maybe.
Nah, it's definitely Primal. Primal. I feel like it's Primal.
Maybe. I don't know. Could be Primal.
I got Primal, Magnus, Ratchet, Night.
You have the whole wave. I'm so jealous.
I think I think I still have to get a couple more. I have one,
Hmm.
and I
You have
have
Nightbird Mirage.
older figures. I have the Buzzworthy Bumblebee and the O2 Barricade.
Hmm.
But I'm at my grandma's house, so I left the rest of them at home. So I don't have
So,
boxes here.
what do your Christmas Transformers hope to get? I hope to get the Primal Mirage Noah Diaz. Um, I also hope to get the Legacy Evolution Trash Master Bludgeon and Dreadwing. So need to finish off Legacy Evolution Wave 4. And you have Trash Master, which makes me so jealous. I need that Trash Master. I need that Trash Master.
I'm gonna make the Junkosaurus thing.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that on my.
I don't have 2 Crash Bars, so I can't do the Junkosaurus thing.
And I also have 102.
Yeah, the Prime. Yes, you have the 102 Optimus Prime. Great figure, in my opinion.
You have them?
Great figure.
Great figure.
Great figure.
It does need the kit. It does need the upgrade kit though, because of the
Mhm.
that's my only opinion on it. Everything else.
I see. I'm hoping to get Earthspark, Grimlock, and Legacy Core Class Starscream. Already got them. Already have them. Oh, the Core Class Starscream, I got it from Kingdom. What? Charles! Oh no, Charles just dipped.
Oh no.
He dipped. How many figures do you guys have anyway? I have like over 1,000.
For me, I think I have like 60 something.
Yeah, I have like 1,050 something. I'm not entirely sure. I need to recount.
So do I. I need to count how many Transformers I have. I'm probably gonna count them when I get on shelves.
I have to recount. I have to literally recount.
Oh boy, I forgot to transform this guy. Oh jeez. I am currently transforming Studio Series 86 Blair. The legs won't connect. I don't know what I did wrong. I completely forgot to transform this. Oh jeez.
I'm probably close or around about 100 right now. Ooh, nice milestone there. You see, the secret is I've been collecting since 2009. So 14 years of collecting and boom, 1,000 something. So 1,000 something years.
I've been collecting since 2022.
What? Only 1 year?
Yeah, only 1 year, man.
Only 1 year.
Yeah.
Anyone got any Byway figures? Unfortunately, I do not. I do not own any Byway figures, but I do own the Visual Toys Perukil, aka the knockoff Unique Toys Lockdown. I do have that. I do own the knockoff oversized Unique Toys Optimus Prime. I do have that. I also have the knockoff undersized version of Unique Toys Dragoon, aka the Last Night of Megatron. I do have that. I do have the Transcraft Mohican, aka Mohawk. And then I do have the ABC Toys Megatron, Arcee, Viacon, Prime, and Megatron. I do have those. I have those 4 fourth party / third party Transformers figures. I do have the Magic Square chibi version of Arcee. I have that. Other than that, I don't really have other. I do have the I do have the Magic Square, not Magic Square. Mechanic Studios Octane, the little Legends scaled Octane. I do have that. So I do own that. But other than that, I don't have any other third party figures. Those are the only third party figures I own. So there we go.
What are the worst figures you have in your collection, and what's the reason? The worst figure in my collection gotta be this like Cyberverse Ratchet that I got like a while back.
Which one? What's that? A Scout class Ratchet?
I'm pretty sure, right? It comes with this like motorbike thing, and it combines with them to become.
Oh no, that's those the ones that they can combine. I personally find that gimmick to be enjoyable.
The
Actually,
gimmick is enjoyable, but the figure itself, it's terrible.
what up, Alfonso? Alfonso is here. Hey, you.
Alfonso!
Alfonso, hey, Alfonso, yeah. And when yeah, and then hey, Alfonso, I watched your recent reaction to the how it should have ended
Yeah, I
for
saw it too.
Rise of the Beast. I was laughing so hard. I was I was laughing throughout the video. I was laughing at your reaction. Your reaction was absolutely hilarious. Um, when you were like this to Unicron, tearing up like so sad. Die. Oh, that's a very hurtful thing to say. Um, good to see everyone. Thanks for watching, man. Yeah. It was a fun video to watch. I was
love
laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, we all have our own opinions, bro. I mean, it's not a bad figure per se. I mean, the helicopter mode looks good. The robot mode is something to be desired of. To me, it's still a fun figure. That's all I'm looking for. I mean, I don't need it to look pretty, but hey, people hate it, people like it. Divided opinions. We all should be getting used to this by now. But that's okay. I like the figure. You may not like the figure. That's fine. That's okay. I respect your opinion. I respect it. So.
It's good to have Alfonso in here, Mr. President.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm sorry, JJ. Yeah, my phone
what
died, and my phone died.
Your phone. Your phone died.
By the way, I have the Mac, but my dad is reluctant on setting it up because it was his old Mac, and he has to get rid of all the shit that he has on it.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, I have to go anyway, so it was nice being on here.
All right. Nice to have you on here, Charles.
All right.
Nice to have you on.
Have a good week, guys.
You too. It was nice to have you here.
Thanks. It was nice being here.
Have a good rest of the week.
You too. Bye, JJ.
Yep. Later, Charles. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if Alfonso wants to join. If Alfonso wants to join in.
It would be really nice for me to meet Alfonso for the very first time, Mr. President.
That's cool. That is cool. That's nice. Let's see if my boy Nick is able to join in. And see if Jake, let me see if Jake Prime can join. Let's see, Jake Prime, Jake Prime, Jake Prime. If he's available, we can. Oh no, this is. Oh,
What just happened?
What just happened? Oh, let's see if we can get Jake Prime. We can get Orion Pax Pops in here. Or Thundermus.
Or my man Primus, the creator.
Or Primus the creator. Hey, Primus the creator. We can get him on if we can. We can get him on if we can. Yes, yeah, but
I love this figure.
Fantastic. Thoughts on Bumblebee's death and Rise of the Beast. I mean, I wasn't really hurt. I wasn't really depressed when he died. He literally came back in the movie, so
it was kind of obvious that he was gonna come back because they come on, they can't just kill off my man B like that. I
mean, I know Bumblebee got killed off in Transformers Prime in one episode, in the last episode of season 3, but then he came back again with his voice. So yes,
I actually cried during that episode. Actually, that was
that episode was emotional. It Like
Yeah.
the fact that Peter Collins Prime, he was screaming when he saw Bumblebee die because Bumblebee was like a son to him. So yeah, and I felt nothing. Yeah, me too. I felt nothing. Lol. I literally felt nothing. And we have the boy here. We have our boy Briximus Prime. What up? Hello, 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 Briximus. What's up? It's good to
Now,
have you on
technically, I'm not your boy. It's Mirage. That's your boy.
here.
I don't know. Then that sounded better in my head.
So yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I
Alfonso
heard about
Portillo.
the Commander class, the rumored Commander class Prime.
Yeah, how do you think they're gonna do it? Because I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I have a couple of ideas how they might do it. Basically, they could probably just retool this guy, like just give him a little bit more bells and whistles, and then maybe make his trailer have a whole lot more to it.
Include roller.
And then they'd probably throw in like blast effects and a lot of other like extra accessories, maybe
They got to include roller.
swappable interchangeable parts, like maybe give him like a battle damaged face and side piece, or I don't know.
Can they include roller, please? Roller.
I'm not gonna shoot down the idea immediately, but so far I'm already kind of iffy on them making a Commander class Optimus because they already made the Earthrise Optimus, which was already really good. So I'm just thinking to myself,
Yeah.
why would they try to perfection?
I mean, because a lot of people were complaining about the Earthrise Prime, saying the legs are too long, arms are too short, proportions are off, and I'm like,
Whatever.
Their Sport Optimus Prime figure is pretty good. I didn't actually think that people would actually complain about that figure. It's a
You
great
mean
figure.
Earthrise? You mean Earthrise?
I mean Earthrise. Sorry.
Yeah.
/ Kingdom, because he did
So many names with Earth in it. Earthrise,
Too many
Earthspark.
names. Yeah.
What else is?
Earthbound. I don't know.
I think that's it.
Wait. Earth Wars? Is Earth Wars a game?
Wars.
Earth Wars. Wait,
That's a video game now.
that's
Yeah.
a game. That's a
Earth-
mobile game. So. It's a mobile game. So
It's a pretty fun game though. Not sponsored. It's a pretty fun game though.
I've considered getting it a couple times, but I really wanted to get Transformers Forged to Fight.
Oh, that
Fortnite
one
is so good. I love that game.
Hours and
If
I'm
I'm
only
being completely
sad-
honest, I think the game devs could have put a little bit more effort into Forged to Fight and could have made it a console level game. And I think the Cyberverse Adventures game could have been made into an app game.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel like Forged to Fight has a lot more going for it for an app game. For a console game, I mean, because it feels a lot like, like Injustice, more like that kind of game, where,
Right.
Where the Cyberverse game, it felt like an app game they were trying to put on console.
Yep.
Thankfully, I can't say the same about the new Earthspark game. That one actually.
Sorry, I got something in my throat. So.
But
Anyway.
the thing is, I don't feel like playing the Earthspark game quite yet because it's just we haven't had a really good Transformers game in a long time.
I mean, there is a Transformers.
We know the reactor is coming, but who knows? I mean, I don't know when it's going to come out. I don't know when the official trailer is going to come out.
Hopefully, it's by December 7th because Game Awards is on the 7th, and that was and Game Awards last year was when we had our first teaser. So yeah,
Definitely.
hopefully.
But there is some figures of it though.
Yeah, I did see. Hopefully, the figures is a good sign that the advertising is going to start kicking in a whole lot more.
Yeah.
No. No. See, Christopher, there are some 86 figures who are not new molds, like 86 Prowl, 86 Cliff Jumper, and 86 Coronation Starscream. Those are like completely the same molds. with their Earthrise versions because I think they didn't even need to upgrade the those characters. I don't think they need to upgrade those characters because yeah. But I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll get a new Earthrise the new Studio Series 86 Starscream, maybe a brand new mold, make it more cartoonish.
Like that.
But
the one thing I really want to see more than an Optimus is I really want to see 86 Constructicons.
yeah, I think that's the only team of Decepticons they need to make.
As much as I like the the Combiner Wars Titan one, you can't really see him from this angle, Scorponok, but as much as I like that team, they didn't really have a really good. You can kind of see his shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, I can see his shoulder. Yeah, I can see his shoulder
right there. Yeah, right there.
See,
anyway,
Yep.
As much as I like the combined form, not all the individual robots are that great because again, it was Combiner Wars. I feel like
honestly, my favorite one. I love the long haul. His proportions are just proportions.
Long
I think
Haul
that's
is my second favorite.
Uh,
My first favorite
love
is the
Bone
Bone
Crusher.
Crusher.
Bone Crusher, not Scrapper. I mean, Scrapper looks good.
Well, I like Scrapper, but he's missing elbows. Bone Crusher, I feel like has the most going for him in terms like if he was sold as his own individual figure, I feel like Bone Crusher is the one who feels like his own figure. He
But
doesn't-
Bone Crusher has one flaw to him. It's his crotch.
Oh wait, no, not Bone Crusher. Scavenger.
Ah, there we go.
Not Bone Crusher, Scavenger. I was
I was like-
mixing him up.
I was like, what? Bone Crusher? He has a flaw.
I was thinking of the Scooper, but I said Bone Crusher, and that's the bulldozer. Yeah,
So
that's what I meant.
do you own any Combiner Wars Combaticons? Like Brawl?
No, but I do own a couple of Combiner Wars. I still have a couple of my old Combiner Wars figures.
But if you say, but when you saw, let's say if you watched a review of Combiner Wars Brawl, does he have a belly?
Sorta.
I don't know. I mean, when I watched Amigo's review, he clearly did not have a belly.
I mean, he kind of. He's very. I mean, the original G1 toy didn't really have a belly. He was just a big triangular block on his chest.
Yeah.
But
can
still,
we get a new Bruticus in Legacy, please? We need new Bruticus.
Yeah,
The Combiner Wars version is just, I don't know, it just didn't really impress me that much.
the only actual because again, Combiner Wars was during the time when I wasn't a Transformers fan that much anymore. I wasn't really. But after I got back into Transformers, the few Combiner Wars, I did find a couple of Combiner Wars figures like at like a bunch of like stores where they were like on clearance, like there were still some leftovers kind of lingering around during Power of the Primes. I managed to find Sunstreaker and Mirage, and the only reason I bought them was because both of them came.
Let's see.
And then I also have Combiner Wars Scattershot, which is still a pretty good figure actually. And then I have the Combiner Wars Devastator.
I remember seeing Combiner Wars Scattershot on the shelf, but I didn't really get him because I already had the Silver Bolt, and I didn't really want to double dip on the mold I already have. So
yeah, plus they also used that same mold for the Cyclonus of that year.
yep, which I didn't get, and I'm glad I passed on him because hey, I got Kingdom Cyclonus. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I'm pretty interested in seeing what they'll do with new combiners in the future, especially now that Gamer Edition can open up the opportunity for Gamer Edition Combaticons, maybe.
Yep, Bruticus, Gamer Edition Bruticus.
I want to see them do it where they make Onslaught a leader class and make the rest of the limbs Voyagers. You know, kind of bulk him up because I feel like he was very wibbly and compromised when they had the original as a Voyager for the body and then the rest as deluxes. I want to see them up the size so they can make him a little bit more solid.
I see. Yeah.
Something similar to like Menasor. Obviously not exactly like Menasor. Menasor is a different
The original Fall of Cybertron Bruticus was It was just
It looked
Like-
okay, but it wasn't that much fun to play with.
Yeah, it was a bit. It was
Wibbly.
It was, it was pretty. It was
Especially if you had the one that was in like bright neon colors. And it looked
Yeah.
nothing like the game. Unless you had the Takara version.
Right. I imagine they'll probably either rework the Last Night Voyager since it's already really good enough, or they'll just give it a complete overhaul. I would love to see if they give it a complete overhaul for the Last Night Megatron. Yeah. Hey, that reminds me. Kinda X never made a Bruticus. When?
I think the reason they never made a Bruticus was because they've never really done anyone that's part of a combining team, have they?
I mean, we know that Planet X is doing IDW Dinobots like IDW Grimlock. They did IDW Grimlock. They're doing a Sludge next, so it's gonna be amazing. Hey, Linkamus Primal!
Hey, Linkamus
Yo.
Prime! Yo!
What up? What up? What up, Linkamus?
It has
Hello,
been.
hello.
It has been a long time.
Yes, it has been a long time. Where have you been these days?
Life was
Life.
life. Yeah.
Life. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Godzilla -1.
Oh yes, Godzilla -1. Don't get
I
me
still need to
Dude,
watch
oh
it.
wait, no.
Spoiler.
Did you see the trailer for Godzilla X
GXK.
Kong?
Dude,
Did you see the trailer for Godzilla X Kong? I just watched it today.
us kaiju
that
fans
trailer-
are eating good. We are
That-
eating good.
Trailer is
We just had the Godzilla 2000 anniversary not too long ago. There's the
Trailer's
Monarch series
crazy.
going on. Godzilla
Yep.
-1. Next year we got Kong versus the Godzilla X Kong, along with Godzilla's 75th anniversary next year.
Or 70th anniversary.
I thought it was 75th.
No, it was 70.
70?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, you know what's funny? His 65th. Oh my god.
What?
So okay,
What?
no, that's crazy because 2019 was 5 years ago.
What?
I know Siege is 5 years old. Is it weird?
5
Oh
years
Oh my
old.
god. Studio Series is 5 years old.
Wow.
5 years old. Siege is 4 years old.
Actually,
so-
no. Studio Series is 6 years old because it started in 2018.
Oh my god, wait, yeah,
Steve's 4 years
2018.
older.
I know that because Studio Series was the line that got me back into collecting, and that was in 2018.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
because I remember Studio Series came out in alignment with Bumblebee too.
Yeah.
So
The legacy
Bumblebee
goodness.
2018. Oh my god,
The legacy.
that is wild.
There's a lot of legacy figures. Yep.
God damn.
I recognize every single one.
It's kind of crazy how Siege was like 4 years ago already. Like,
I know, it doesn't feel like it.
yeah, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it was like maybe like a year ago, maybe not 4 years though.
Siege feels like it was maybe like 2 years ago. Kingdom feels like it was a couple months ago.
Yeah,
Earthrise feels like it was like last year.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Earthrise is 2020. That is, oh my god.
Man,
crazy.
I'm so glad I got the this guy.
Dude, I love that Ratchet. I just love the Ironhide Ratchet mold. It's great.
Yeah, it's a great mold.
There he
People complain about it for some reason. They say, the figure is bad because it's a mismatched colors, clear plastic.
Anyone recognize the accessory he's holding?
Siege.
Hey, the Siege.
Because I do
Uh,
also have Siege Ratchet right here.
Imagine owning a Siege.
Siege Ratchet. I have Siege Ratchet. I also have
Imagine if
I'm just saying,
being
like,
able
have
to
you
find it.
seen his? Even though this one is out, his aftermarket price is still really high.
Yeah, no, aftermarket prices for Transformers have been going up just more and more, and it's absolutely ridiculous.
It's really
Nice to
crazy
have-
because
nice
all
to
of my
have mean
figures
movements.
from back when I first started collecting again, all of my figures have like gone up in price by like at least $10 or more than their original price.
Mm.
Ow! Like it's crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm. Hello there. Hello. Hello, 8.
Hello there. I got the
Whoa! I just dropped.
No.
Dropped him.
No.
There we go. Nice to have mini versions of these two.
Ironhide, little core class.
I recent-
I
I
just
recently picked up the.
finished transforming Revenge of the Fallen
What,
series.
what do you say? What do you say, Linkamus? You recently picked up what?
I recently picked up the Stranger Things Transformers crossover figure.
Did you find it at Target?
Yeah, they had they were stocked. I was in
Very neat.
well, I just got back home, but we were in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How long were you in California for?
just the weekend. We were my cousin. She's moving to Italy, so we were helping her to move. And while we were there, we just doing a little bit of exploring. Went to Little Tokyo. It was in the
you mean
LA
just
region.
this weekend, like Saturday, Friday, or you mean the last weekend?
Friday, Saturday, and today.
Oh, okay. So I was about to say last weekend I was in California.
Oh, yeah. No, we were there, but I found I can't remember his name, but yeah, I found it at the Target in what was it, in the Long Beach area. So I guess shout out to Long Beach for having that there. They had a bunch too. They even had Dreadwing.
Oh, Dreadwing?
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't have the money for it, but I was tempted.
The colors on Dreadwing look so good.
They do.
Which it's funny that you mention. It's funny that you mention two things. One, my Stranger Things figure is still on its way from a Hasbro Pulse, and two, it's funny that you bought it in California because that's where it originated from in the show.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're right. Wait,
Pizza Van comes from California and then drives all the way to Indiana or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my God! Yeah, I completely.
It's funny that you brought that up because I just thought of that. I was like, wait a second, Surfer Boy Pizza, Long Beach.
Wow.
Wait, was Surfer Boy Pizza actually in Long Beach?
I don't know actually.
Oh,
That's
okay,
cool.
because that would have been even funnier.
That is cool.
While
That's
I was
cool.
in California, I did some shopping around. I was in the Oceanside area, and there was a comic book shop that was in that area, and they had some of the Void Rivals comics.
Ooh, that is dope.
So I got that one with Jetfire on the front. I got that one with what's his face on it.
That's fire.
Yeah, that one lizard guy who was a villain in the third season of G1.
That's cool.
And then I also found that cover.
Oh, the Quintesson cover.
Awesome.
That's cool.
I did get some other Void Rivals issues, but the covers are honestly not that great because they didn't have any others with Transformers on them because that's what I was looking for. But those were the really cool ones that I grabbed.
Hey, Linkamus, can we hear that voice of Optimus? Yeah, sure.
This is Optimus Prime. Transform and roll out.
That's actually a pretty good voice.
So good.
Undefeated.
Sounds so good, man.
Linkamus Prime's Optimus voice makes me feel bad about my own.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Have you played the hit game?
I was at
Among Us?
Ross the other day, and I managed to find. You guys remember at the end of The Rise of Skywalker, that lightsaber Rey at the end with like the yellow blade? They had the Force Elite lightsaber of that at Ross for $60.
Ooh, that's
my-
cool.
Lucky.
Is that Ray's lightsaber?
Yeah, and normally these lightsaber, again, they're like made of metal. This is actual cloth in the middle. These usually go for like $250, depending where you buy them. And again, I got it at Ross for $60.
They went up that much?
What?
No, it's always been that much.
Really?
They've always been that much because these are the really nice ones, like the really nice, like made of metal ones, like the ones you get at Disneyland.
When I bought I bought both the Darth Maul sabers. Because you have to buy two, of course, if you want to have the double-sided blade.
Yeah.
I bought them both from GameStop for $170 each.
Okay.
When they were out, that was back in like 2019. Are they now like just actually $200?
Well, it depends on which one you buy, but if some of them go for like for example the Dark Saber, The Darksaber goes for like 250.
Oh,
Palpatine's
yeah.
lightsaber goes for like 250. Mace Windu's goes for 250. This one, I went and looked this up on Amazon just the other day, just because I wanted to check. I saw this one for like the lowest was like 180, the highest was 200. So I still got it for pretty cheap.
You know, it's kind of funny how they're making 2 G1 primes in next year.
Yeah, what? Okay.
What's
So
happening?
we're getting... Okay, so this is funny because I actually predicted, and I talked to a bunch of people about this. I was like, okay, if they're going to do a Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime, it's going to be Commander Classic, and here's why. The Earthrise was all it could be as a leader. That's like everything that it came with is all it was able to come with. You have the figure itself, which is a Voyager class figure, and then you have the trailer, but the trailer unfortunately was too small. And then it also only came with the Ion Blaster and the Matrix of Leadership, and that's all you really got. It was missing a lot of stuff, and as a leader class, it kind of worked, but not really. The reason why Commander class works for Optimus Prime, especially a G1 Prime, and we've seen this before, Commander Magnus and Commander Hot Rod are proof that SS-86, Rodimus, they're proof that SS-86 Optimus can exist. And that's because all they got to do is re-engineer a few things. Of course, they're going to like take some things from the Earthrise Prime, but they are most definitely going to fix some things. They're going to include a slightly bigger trailer, more accurate parts about the trailer. We're going to get a roller, Energon Axe, Matrix of Leadership. Of course, you can't have a Commander class figure without the blast effects.
I was going to say blast effects have got to be in there somewhere. Yeah,
definitely a more accurate Ion Blaster. Will it transform? Probably. I mean, it but it will meet the Commander price point. It has to.
So I have a theory for the Legacy United Deluxe Class G1 Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I'm curious on that.
So it's not gonna be a truck. I don't think it's a truck because it's not gonna happen.
It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that weird crocodile.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That was what I was trying to say. It's gonna be the weird crocodile Prime that we saw in that one G1 episode.
Or maybe it'll be they'll make some stupid excuse and it's like really just a repack of Optimus, but they're gonna call it the evil clone of Optimus. You know, the one that Megatron had with the clone control helmet. Something dumb like that. I don't know.
I can't just help. I can't help but call him Croctimus Prime.
Croctimus Prime.
Cractimus Prime.
I mean, there are some third-party companies who actually made a Crocodile Prime. So,
yep.
Oh, another idea I had for Commander Prime. What if Commander Prime, kind of similar to some other figures, he had a swappable head that gave him a battle-damaged face, and you could swap out a part in his side that makes it look like he got shot in the side. Kind of similar to what the Masterpiece did. You know, kind of during the final battle with Megatron.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
And then similar, like basically I'm thinking in my head that they're going to take the MP10 Optimus Prime and they're going to shrink it down to
they're not going to do MP10. I think they're going to shrink down the MP44. MP44. Yeah, MP44. Yep.
Because I noticed that Commander Rodimus had a very similar vibe of different parts and pieces and functions that Masterpiece figures have. So if they're doing it for Prime, it's got to be similar. Oh,
okay. That reminded me. So I was trying to explain it in the group chat, but I was only able to type, of course, because I was on a trip. Okay, so let me explain like what I was trying to talk about with Studio Series 86 Megatron. So with a Prime happening, and the team did say that they do want to make an SS-86 Megatron, but the only way they'll do it is if he transforms into a tank. So, okay, I remembered. So I'm going to use some SH Monster Arts logic here. So for specifically the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Singular Point line, there were 3 main figures made. There was Godzilla, Rodan, and Jet Jaguar. Now, all of those figures, they were able to interact with each other in scale. So basically, and the two figures that were able to do this were both the Rodan and the Jet Jaguar. So Godzilla, of course, he's big. We all know Godzilla's big. Jet Jaguar, he is supposed, so in Singular Point, he was small. He was like a small robot, and then he was also able to grow later on in the series to the size of Godzilla to fight him, because of course, you can't have Jet Jaguar if you can't do that. And then the SH Monster Arts Rodan, it came with the figure itself, which the figure itself is supposed to fit into scale with the smaller version of Jet Jaguar. And then he also came with smaller Rodan in the background, so that you could have like a big Rodan and then like a flock of Rodan behind him, that it's supposed to, kind of tell you like, oh, they're all the same size. It's just, one's in the front, they're all kind of in the background in the distance. But those smaller Rodan are also supposed to fit into scale with Godzilla, because Godzilla is supposed to be way bigger than Rodan was in Singular Point. But then when Jet Jaguar also grows, he's also supposed to be bigger than the smaller Rodan. So there's
also included the Godzilla, they included that little Jet Jaguar.
Yes, exactly. So they all kind of, the designs, or like the scaling, it kind of intermingles essentially in a very perfect way. So this is where I was trying to get to my point with Megatron. So I believe that what they're going to do is, of course, they're going to have to make him transform into a tank, but they're going to include a smaller accessory of his Walther P-38 handgun mode that your other figures can interact with. This way, it could still give off the illusion that Megatron can transform and also mass ship into a gun, without actually turning into a gun that people can hold with your actual hand. So, and another thing too, remember how Starscream, the SS-86 Starscream, he has opening and closing fists?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he can
have a gun slide in.
Exactly.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, they included a Megatron gun with that reissue of the 86 G1 Starscream mold.
Yes. Yep. So I see them most likely doing something like that, and that at the same time, of course, SS-86.
Wait, did they actually include a Megatron gun with a reissue of 86 Starscream?
Yeah, G1.
So the 86 figure that was the old G1 version, the G1 toy that was recolored in like cartoon.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They included a G1 Megatron gun with that figure, and then they also included one with the Thundercracker that came out later.
Yeah, and the other thing too, SS-86 Megatron is most definitely going to be leader class.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So it's possible they can. It's doable. All they got to do is just.
They kind of did it with the core class Megatron also, because Kingdom core class Megatron comes to a tank, then he comes with a tiny little version of him in the gun mode.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out too, and then I almost forgot. But yeah, that's also proof that SS-86 Megatron can exist. Is the core class figure. But
just have his gun mode as an accessory.
Exactly. There you go. I think that would work perfectly.
That would work, yeah. I think that would work. That would definitely work best. And
another thing that I also want to see them do is I really want to see them make a I was just thinking about him earlier today. There was a character from the 86 movie that I was like, they need a figure for sure. I was just thinking about him earlier. Oh, me and my brother were talking about what if they made a new 86 Astro Train and he could actually fit like core class 86 figures inside of him.
Make him commander class too.
Yeah, like make a big commander class figure. Or the flip side is they make a Cyberverse universe Astro Train that's commander class.
Ooh.
Because in the show he was actually like Jetfire commander class size, like big. So like, what if they made a Cyberverse universe Astro Train?
That would definitely be interesting.
Because they did Cyberverse universe Shadow Striker, so it'd be cool if they maybe tapped into Astro Train too.
Commander class Cyberverse Astro Train. That would be cool.
But yeah, the because again, he was perfectly in that commander class size. At least if we're talking in terms of like commander class jet fighter scale.
Although we might get a new commander class Astro Train in Studio Series 86, so who knows?
Yeah, but I feel like in 86, they would make him a leader class still.
Yeah, but make it more cartoon accurate with the train mode and make it more cartoon accurate or something.
But he also appeared in the movie putting the crown on Starscream's head, and he was like the same size as Starscream.
Yeah, which is weird. And
Yeah,
it's also weird that in the Siege animated series, Astro Train was a huge, humongous dude, and then he shrunk down
in Earthrise.
in Earthrise, and I'm like,
part of me's wondering if the animators forgot what they did in Siege.
what? And I'm like,
the inconsistency, or maybe they did that as a subtle G1 reference.
mass shifting.
They probably did do that as a G1 reference.
Oh boy.
Also, have you guys seen what's his name? I see him on Instagram all the time. I follow him. He has some of the best toy photography. Sixo.
Yes.
I know.
He made a post going like, I cannot believe Hasbro's releasing these two toys within the same like 6 months of each other, and it was the Titan class Nemesis and the leader class Tigerhawk.
Yep.
Wow.
Because the Nemesis is what vaporizes him in the Beast Wars.
Oh.
He was like, I cannot believe they released these two within like the same time span.
That is true. That is so true. That is so incredibly true.
Also, I'm trying to look it up right here, but I do have a
I'll be right back.
sort of flex to flex about. I have already ordered a Transformers United figure on Amazon.
One?
The Voyager class Thundertron.
He looks interesting, but I don't know if I'll pick him up.
Let me turn down the brightness. It says add to cart right there.
I know nothing of the character. I know nothing of Thundertron. All I know is that he's a Star Seeker.
He's a very obscure
Prime.
character. He only ever appeared in a couple of the Transformers books and like the novels and comic books.
He's from the Transformer Prime universe, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah,
Apparently he is, and he was supposed to be. He was
I
supposed
think he
to.
also appeared in Transformers Go in Japan.
No. What?
I think.
What?
Thundertron and Rock.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Already?
It's Thundertron and the Magnius guy.
Ah.
And also, I saw that Tigerhawk and Animated Optimus are available to buy, but they're for like really high prices.
No.
The Thundertron and the Magnius guy are both available right now for actual retail price.
I might pick up Thundermiss. I mean, not Thundermiss. I said Thundermiss. Thundertron.
Thundertron.
I've ordered Thundertron, and then there's Magnius right there. And then so far,
Thundertron.
everyone else is still on pre-order.
I never got the original Thundertron figure from Transformers Prime, but I'm glad that Legacy is giving us a new Thundertron figure, so I can actually have a Thundertron figure in my collection. And
here's he's available right now. Transformers Legacy United, Leader Class, Tigerhawk. The cheapest option is $84.
Whoa!
wow,
It's either 84 or 95.
Funny thing,
84.
right after they revealed Legacy Thundertron, at least like 3 weeks after it was revealed, I went to one of my local collectible stores, and they just had like a used original Transformers Prime Thundertron just in a bag, and I was like, I'm tempted, but there's a new one coming out that I may or may not get. I don't know.
Funny enough, I actually saw him at not this previous FanX that I saw you, Linkamus, the one from last year. I saw him at that FanX, and I almost bought him.
Yeah.
And then I went back to the booth to go buy it, and I never saw it again. So like I missed my opportunity. And then now it's kind of good because now I'm getting my second chance because now there's a new one coming out.
Yep.
Fanix was
Exactly.
wild when it came to Godzilla stuff. I swear, I found most of the rest of the NECA Godzilla figures that I needed to complete my NECA Godzilla collection, and then I proceeded to find one Transformer.
Can I say something?
I could barely find it.
Can I say something here first?
No, you can't. You're not allowed to say anything on your own stream, JJ.
Yeah, no.
No.
You know what?
I'm just joking, JJ. I'm just making sure you shouldn't have to ask permission on your own stream.
At this point, we're gonna kick you out of your own stream.
Or sorry, other way. JJ hit me so hard, I went the wrong way.
So I'm gonna say this. When Legacy started doing the Cybertron figures from the Unicron trilogy, I was so scared of what they were going to do, especially Override here, because the leaked listings and the leaks say that she was going to be a heavy retool of Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. And I was like,
it was planned to.
Yeah, they had plans to do it, but they went back to the drawing board. And they decided to, you know what, we're going to make the fans happy instead, and we're going to give them a new mold. And I'm so glad that they gave us a new mold for Override. Like, that is amazing. I mean, she looks awesome. I mean, she looks great. I mean, she looks wonderful.
Funny enough, Cosmos was planned to be a heavy retool of the Origins Bumblebee. But then it ended up being way too complicated, so they ended up just making it a brand new mold because it was just, the way how they said it was like trying to take a leader class figure and trying to cram it into a deluxe class.
Yeah,
it was kind of challenging.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that because if they're going for like more G1 accuracy, I don't understand why they would go that lazy. So I'm glad that they did what they did, and I'm glad I was able to find one before it got like weirdly discontinued. I don't even know what's going on with that thing anymore.
Which, by the way, whatever happened to that Velocitron Hot Rod?
It got canceled.
Delisted.
It literally got canceled.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why either. It looks so good.
Like, I love the colors on him, but why it got canceled? And I couldn't even find Galaxy Shuttle in my country. I don't know why.
I couldn't find him in like on my part of the US. I couldn't even find it.
Like, I only managed to get Galaxy Shuttle because when he went up for pre-order on Walmart.com, I was like, I literally skipped Cosmos. Like, I didn't even bother with Cosmos because I knew Cosmos was going to be gone already. I wouldn't have a chance at getting him online. I just went straight for Galaxy Shuttle, and I managed to get a pre-order barely. I did end up finding Cosmos later in person, so it was actually
this is the best Cosmos. This is the best mainline G1 Cosmos ever. Way better than the Times Return version or the Thrilling 30 version, whatever you want to call it.
I still think the Thrilling 30 version has its charm.
I like it, but
I never got the Thrilling 30 version, unfortunately. I'm glad I waited, so I only have one Cosmos figure. So
I just find it really funny that the old Thrilling 31, it's based on the IDW design, but he's like a Legends class size, and in the comic books, Cosmos is like huge. Because he turns into a spaceship he turns into a single pilot spaceship that like a Transformer can go in, and so he's huge, but the figure based on his design is like this big.
So we got a lot of modernized mini bots, haven't we? Bumblebee, we got. Although Bumblebee is going to be updated with as an 86 Bumblebee next year in the A-level assortment thing. I don't know what that's about. I'm not sure, but hey. So that's going to 86 Bumblebee is happening. So another Studio Series Bumblebee? Okay, fine. And then
it's not like we have an entire toy line to Bumblebee or anything.
I can't take the Bumblebee anymore.
Got to the point where they ran out of Bumblebee.
it's kind of funny how there's a line called Buzz Willie Bumblebee where a lot of the characters are not Bumblebee.
Yeah,
Well, not anymore, at least.
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
I don't-
Wave 1 came out, it was like Bumblebee and like Bumblebee adjacent characters. Now it's just like a game of like it's just a slot machine and it just takes out whatever.
Yeah. Just a subline of exclusive characters. Yeah, put Toeline in this line. Put Silver Streak in this line. Put Origin Jazz in this line. And speaking
Toy
of
accurate
Origins,
color,
I cannot wait.
Dinobot and toy accurate color Pterosaur.
I cannot wait for Voyager class Origin Wheeljack. I cannot wait for that figure to come out.
What do Bumblebee and Skibbity Toilet have in common?
Oh no.
They just both need to get out of my head. I get to get it out of my head.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Skitter button da blows up.
I might head out.
All right.
Right.
I really want to see what that leader class 86 Springer looks like.
Hey, yeah, 86 Springer. I can't wait for him. Leader class 86 Springer. I mean, I thought the Voyager class C Springer was fine, but knowing that the Studio Series 86 subline, it brings in all the characters from the 86 movie. So I don't know. There are characters they won't even redo, like Blitzwing and the Insecticons, the Seekers, because they literally just reissued the Conehead Dirge,
and then of course Cyclonus came out in Kingdom, even though he perfectly fits with the 86 stuff, like they're from the same line.
Yeah, and Galvatron also, he looks fantastic as is, so don't really need.
I guess
another.
you could say the legacy reissue of him without the battle damage is the 86 figure. Because it's the clean one without battle damage.
Mm-hmm. Then, but they redid Arcee, they redid Ultra Magnus, they redid Ironhide and Ratchet, they redid they repainted Earthrise Cliffjumper to Cartoon Accurate version. And Prowl, they remolded a bit. They remolded Prowl a bit. They remolded the front part of the car. They remolded that to make it more accurate. Because they added the front bumper on him. So whereas the Earthrise version didn't have the front bumper. So.
By the way, I have a question for everybody. Can anyone guess who is the one character in my entire collection I still don't own a toy of? And they are kind of a iconic character, so it's not someone like really obscure, it's not someone like Point Blank or Crankcase or whatever.
Can you give a hint on what
line is it from?
Like line series? What specific?
The character's been in both mainline and studio series.
Are you talking about Rise of the Beasts? Wait, no.
Yep.
Oh, it is Rise.
Character's been in Rise of the Beasts.
It is Rise of the Beasts.
Character's been in G1. Character's been in the 86 movie.
Pablo? Or Wheeljack or whatever?
No, I have a Wheeljack.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, Wheeljack. Okay. Scourge?
Mirage?
Scourge. It's Scourge, isn't it?
Funny enough, now that you mentioned Mirage, I do technically have a Mirage, but not a G1 colored Mirage.
No, you do have.
No, that's not the figure I was talking about.
Arcee.
Yep. Out of all this in my entire collection, I still do not own a single Arcee.
I'll say this: the mainline is really good, but it fits better with the mainline figures and not with Studio Series because it's way too big.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that I've considered the most is the Bumblebee movie one. The only thing is, I just don't really like her face. Is the problem?
What? Her face is screen accurate.
fine. The face is fine.
It's not. I feel like it's not about screen accuracy, but more so it just does it just look weird to you?
She has like an old lady looking face.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what she looked like in the movie. So
Yes, but then all of a sudden she's in Rise of the Beasts and she looks like absolutely beautiful.
I mean, what happens when you scan some vehicle? That's what happens when you scan a vehicle. So.
She went from old to young in like 6 years.
Anyway, and then I don't have any of the like G1 looking RCs. I don't have the Prime RC or any of the older figures of RC. Like I don't have a single one in my collection.
Like you literally just want to not buy a single RC figure.
Well, the thing is, every RC that comes out, I either wait for it to go on clearance, and by the time it goes on clearance, I miss out on the clearance, and then 2, something about it stops me from buying it at all. Like the Transformers Prime one, the Prime Universe one from Legacy, I obviously didn't like that mold for that figure. If I wanted a Transformers Prime RC, I might as well buy one of the original figures. And then
You could have hunted down the ABC Toys version.
And then I do like the Studio Series. The Studio Series 86 one has also tempted me a lot, but the problem is I don't like how small she is for the deluxe class price. And I see her everywhere. So like I'm waiting to see if she'll go on clearance too.
But you can tell that Hasbro put a lot of love into SS86 RC, even though it's a heavy retool of Thrilling 30 RC. It's still a good figure. Still the best mainline G1 RC we've gotten. I mean, the Karma looks better. It's infinitely better than Earthrise 1. The Earthrise 1 is just a block. So,
I understand that, but she is still a little too small for me to justify paying full price for her because the only place I see her is Target, and Target is still asking like $25-$30 for her, and I'm not willing to pay.
I mean, she is supposed to be small. She is the same size as Blur, so...
I know, but Blur has a lot more bulk to him, though.
Yeah, but
Plus,
you
Blur,
can tell. I mean,
I actually managed to get Blur for cheap.
it's obvious. It's obvious that it's obvious that RC is small because she is a fembot. She's supposed to be skinny, so she's skinnier than all the Autobots. So she's the skinniest.
I'm just saying, I don't own a single RC figure because I've just never. There hasn't been that one that makes me go like, oh, I absolutely need that figure. Because there's been a lot of female Transformer figures that I've gotten because I think they look great and they think they're worth the price. But RC has always been hit or miss for me.
And then how about the core class RC from Rise of the Beasts?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. What about the core class or the Rise of the Beast RC?
Yeah, how about that one?
Too kibbly for me. It looks like they tried to take it looks like they really tried to take a deluxe class figure and cram it down to a core class size. In my opinion, she should have been more like the Studio Series. Well, I guess not exactly like this, but she should have been more closer to like the Studio Series 86. Not 86. The Studio Series
Bumblebee movie RC
Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, where it's like a smaller deluxe, but it still has like all the deluxe engineering in it and like accessories and bells and whistles and like, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, they should have made her. They should have given her deluxe class budget, but just crammed in as much as possible.
Oh boy.
All right. I might actually head out. So.
All right. See you later, Cajun Nation.
Yeah, it was fun being here. Hope I can.
Yes, I do.
Time.
Right.
To answer your question, Republic Cinema, yeah.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Roll out.
Roll out, Cajun Nation. Go roll out.
Till all are one.
Till all are one. All are one. Anyone got Studio Series 44 Optimus? Yes, I do. I do own him.
I do too.
Yep, I do own him. Although I'm using him for my Jetfire combination thing.
I have the Prime right here, and then his trailer is over there. And you can tell it's the 44 Optimus because he has the painted in windows and not the transparent clear one.
I prefer 44 over 32. Like, they're both good. I mean, they're the same figure, but the reason I prefer it is because the like extra paint on the forearms and like the orange.
Yeah,
shade. Yeah,
like that one. I really like it.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't matter because 32 Optimus, never seen it. For some reason, that Optimus and the Studio Series Bone Crusher never showed up in my area, like, at all.
Yeah,
I had to
saw it
order Bone
once.
Crusher online, but I never saw him in person ever.
I saw it once in stores. It was so the first time I bought it at ToyCon, at the Las Vegas ToyCon, and then
Ooh.
I bought
fun.
it, and then after that I customized it, and I felt bad for customizing it, so then I bought a duplicate that I found at Target.
It's crazy that I have both 32 and 44 because I had to get 32 because I knew that he was going to combine with Jetfire.
Yeah.
But then I thought about my decision. Oh, shoot, they're going to make a Dark and Moon version. It's going to be the same thing as 32 with a new chest and a new trailer, and boom. Yes. So Hasbro just made me want to spend money on it. And because the trailer was the new thing included, and it could transform into the battle station thing, and I had no choice. Okay, what about Studio Series 102 Rise of Beast Prime? Yes, I own it. I own it.
I
have
Bone
it.
Crusher.
I love. Oh yes, that Bone Crusher is a great figure.
I'm really happy to see that Bone Crusher's been getting a lot of love with his new movie
MPM version,
now.
the Masterpiece movie version. Yeah, the Masterpiece movie version looks great.
Which I'm really tempted to get that Masterpiece figure because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but Bone Crusher was one of my first Transformers I ever had as a kid.
Bone Crusher, yes, Bone Crusher.
That's why I really wanted the Studio Series one so badly.
He crushed.
It's funny how I bought. It's funny how I had the Takara movie the best version of the 2007 Deluxe Class Bone Crusher, and that was before I heard of a new Voyager Class Bone Crusher in Studio Series, and I'm like, I just bought this Bone Crusher. And I'm like, so yeah, I caved in and I bought the Voyager Class Studio Series Bone Crusher. So. I see he has the axe from the Primal. So
yep, because I do have Primal, so he has his axe.
Yay! It's cool.
Just someone brought it up earlier, so I'm just showing him off.
That's nice. Still a good figure in my opinion. Still a good figure.
And yep, I know for sure that all three of us right now in this stream have this figure.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
I know you have it. JJ, and I for sure.
I have it. Yeah, I have it. I own it. Yep. I reviewed it. So.
I think all of us have reviewed it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's making things harder. Does anyone have Studio Series 14 Ironhide? I do. Yes, I do.
I found it at a Walmart.
I have him. Yes, I have him.
I do not have Ironhide.
You do not have Ironhide. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
I
also don't have Jazz.
Major flex. Major flex.
Both Jazz and Ironhide I found at Walmart's on random trips. And there were the last ones, and after I bought them, I never saw them again. And I was like, okay, thank God. And I almost didn't get Ironhide, and I didn't know it was going to be such a pain to find because I wasn't paying attention to how releases were working at that time.
Same here.
Yeah. So, but when I found him, I was like, I need it. It's Ironhide. So I bought it and then never saw it again.
So here's the thing. My story of finding Studio Series Ironhide, when I heard that he was being released in Singapore first, and then my mom was in Singapore, I asked her if she could find Ironhide for me in Toys R Us, but then they couldn't find anything. But all they could find was the last night Mission to Cybertron. What was Supreme Class Cybertron or Primus? So
the one with it's bright orange.
Yeah, the blue, the dark bluish orange color one.
Orange, blue, purple, black.
Yeah, and she bought that instead, and I'm happy to get it. But then the next day, I went to this M Corp mall. This my favorite mall in the whole wide world. I mean, it has my favorite toy shop. It's called One Toy. So I went into the toy shop.
They didn't.
I went into the toy shop. Okay, I went into the toy shop, I was looking around. I was like looking around, and then when I turned my head around, I was like, "Wait a minute! Is that who I think it is? It's number 14, and it's Ironhide's face. Is that what?" And I grabbed it. I was screaming when I found Studio Series 14 Ironhide. I was like, "Is it Malaysia? How? When?"
That joy you get from toy hunting and you find the thing that you're looking for. Especially when you're not even thinking about it. Like, it just shows up out of the blue.
I literally wasn't even thinking about it. And I'm like, what? So I managed to grab it. I paid for it. I bought it. And yeah, I have it. Let's make things super hard, well, sort of. How about mainline Rise to Beast Voyager Primal? No, I don't have him. Because I'm looking for Studio Series Leader Class Primal instead. I don't need the mainline version anymore. So plus I didn't really get
find Leader Class Primal for Studio Series. Look at Target. That's where I've seen him the most.
I actually found a Studio Series Leader Class Primal somewhere in a mall. So I went to this mall called Pavilion Bukajalil. My mom had a thing going on, so I had time to go to some toy stores. I went to Parkson. I went to a section called Parkson. And then when I looked at the Transformer section, I found Studio Series Leader Class Primal hiding behind Snarl, and I'm like, he's only one in stock, and I'm like, I was like so tempted. I was so tempted, man.
Funny you mentioned that, because that was also with Target. Both times that I went to Target, and these are two separate Targets. One of them had Snarl and then Primal, and then one of them had two Snarls and a Primal. It's like, for some reason, there's only like one for some reason. Nick's plastic shelf.
Hey, Nick. What up, Nick? Arcee?
Anyway, I had a story about Ironhide that you probably would want to hear, Linkamus. Funny enough, back in 2019, in like the February, March kind of time, I was doing one of my first ever toy hunts in Vegas. It was my first time having a vacation in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I decided to go toy hunt, and I went to a Target, and they had one Studio Series Ironhide. And I decided not to buy it because, again, at the time, I had no idea how hard it was going to be or like what the distribution was like.
Yeah.
And so I skipped on him. Never seen him since.
Oh.
And it's one of my biggest regrets not buying from like when I saw it in person.
Damn. Also, what's up, Awesomeness?
Yes, awesome.
Hi, Awesome.
Welcome, Awesomeness Prime.
Yeah,
and
Awesomeness.
also welcome.
Dude, Awesomeness Prime, you gotta get in here so we can have 4 primes chatting.
Get in here.
We can have 4 primes chatting. Okay, get in here.
4
Get
primes.
in here.
I still say we need to start the Primes podcast.
The Prime.
Yeah, we still
Where
need
we,
that.
where we,
Oh, okay.
where we
Speaking
get
of
13, we get
for
13
defamation.
people with Prime in their name.
Hold on. Speaking of podcasts, Awesomeness. I meant to do the podcast episode 2 for you, with you. Sorry, didn't have enough time, but hopefully soon we can do the podcast, the second episode of your podcast, Awesomeness. Hopefully we can do that. No worries. We can find time.
Podcast? I'd like to be on a podcast. I'm just kidding. I don't care. It's your podcast. You can do it whatever you want with it.
When I was in California, the sidewalks there are just uneven, and
Hey, what's up, Megatronus Prime? How you doing?
Hey, Megatronus Prime, how's it going?
What up, dude?
And I was walking too fast, and I tripped on a thing, and I ate you know what, and I just scraped the skin off of my finger, so I've been in pain from that ever since.
Ooh.
So if I just randomly say "ow" out of context, now you know. Because I keep holding it against things, and it hurts like you know what.
I found half that victory saber in a tiny toy shop.
I remember you mentioning about it.
Is that a makeup brush?
I thought it was a Takar. I thought it was the Takar version, but no, I was wrong.
There is no Takara version. There's the version.
Only Zool.
The version.
There is no
The
Takara version. There's only Zool.
Yeah. Oh boy. Mm.
Anyway, I'm still waiting on Deathsaurus for crying out loud.
Hmm.
Hasbro sent out a message.
Oh no, Acer did not back Victory Saber and Deathsaurus, unfortunately. Oh no.
Hasbro sent everyone who backed Deathsaurus an email saying like, "Oh, double check your shipping addresses. Get them in by the 24th of November." And so I thought, "Oh, it'll probably ship out sometime after that, right?" Well, it's December.
Let me do this scene. Always the bravest of us, but you can never make the hard decision. Our planet will survive. What are the lines? Oh, Sentinel Prime after that.
I forgot.
No.
There can only be one.
What was the line? I forgot.
This is my planet.
This is my planet. Okay, let me see.
All I ever wanted was to be back in charge. Besides, who would you be without me, Prime?
Time to find out.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Rips head off.
Alrighty, fellas, it's been fun. I'm gonna hop off for the night. Fun stream, JJ. Thank you, Acer. It's good to see you, man. It's always good to see you. Hey, what up, Super Robot Ed? Super Robot Ed is in the chat. How you doing, Super Robot Ed?
Super Robot Ed.
Hello there, Super Robot Ed. This is Optimus Prime.
I'm gonna check the line from Sentinel. Totally forgot. I need to mute it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Woo. Let me see. Okay. It's loading so slow. Why is it loading so slow? I don't get it. Come on. Okay.
I tried the McRib for the first time yesterday.
But you could never make the hard decisions. Our planet will survive. Okay, I got it. We were gods once, all of us. But here,
please,
there can only be one.
No.
Pew! Megatron shoots. Pew! 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 This is my planet.
Sorry, I was just talking to someone off camera.
You good?
Now we need a truce. All I wanted is to be back in charge. Besides, who would you be without me, Prime?
Time to find out.
Time to find out. Ah, my voice
rips his freaking head off.
Yep. Optimus, all I ever wanted.
Screw you.
Survival of our race. You now see why I had to betray you. You didn't betray me. You betrayed yourself.
Executes at point blank range.
You didn't betray me. You betrayed yourself.
Yep. No, Optimus! Ah!
Optimus Prime quote.
Please pass the mashed potatoes.
By the way, I upgraded my little Lego Optimus Prime guy. He now has a Energon Axe.
Hey.
The Lego Prime. Look at him.
I tried doing a Baver's Jetfire, but it did not work out.
Let me try this.
That was Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Not going to happen.
What sort of hideous mausoleum is this? Answer me, pawns and knaves! Show yourself, or suffer my infinite wrath!
Only a
Behold
living
the
pride
eternal
can defeat
glory
a
of
void.
Jetfire! Prepare for master systems override!
I tell you, this guy did not age well. I tell you.
I can't.
Only
I order these doors to open! Fire! Come on, I said fire!
I hate that I can do lockdown, but I can't do Jetfire. Yet
And
they're
these
voiced by the
worthless
same guy.
parts! It should wretched rust in my ass! Oh. Right. I'm on a mission.
Prime.
Right. I'm on a mission. I've got no time to talk. I'm on a mission. I'm an anniversary Doombringer. What planet am I on?
Earth.
Your mom.
Earth. That's a terrible name for a planet. Might as well call it Dirt. Planet Dirt. Tell me, is that robot Super War still going on? Who's winning? No. Well, I've decided to change sides to I've changed sides to the Autobots. It's a choice. It's a personal forced decision. Who wants to live a life filled with hate? Decepticons. It would destroy the whole universe. The Fallen, I knew him. He left me here to rust. The original Decepticon. Dagger's tip and a key. No time to explain. Hold on, everybody. Stay still or you die. That wasn't so bad. I was hoping they were still on the right planet. Hey, that freaking hurt.
Oh, hey, that freaking hurt.
I had something I was going to say, and now I've completely forgot because JJ is doing Jetfire.
Oh boy! Oh my goodness, JJ, that's great. Oh, thank you. I try. Oh, now my throat is a bit. Anyway, so
It's the anger of Earth. An alliance is a contract, and contracts, like humans, expire.
I'm gonna do Bumblebee's. I'm gonna do Bumblebee's voice from the first movie. Permission to speak, sir.
Every galaxy I've traveled, all you species are the same. You all think you're the center of the universe. You have no idea.
I too have a say.
Idea.
I
You have no idea. Avengers!
Decepticons,
Assemble.
little children, always fighting, making a mess out of the universe. Then I've got to clean it up. There is one way you survive. Tell me where he's hiding. Where is Optimus Prime?
Never.
If I was going to give a small critique to you, Linkamus, you need to add a little bit of raspiness. You have the right tone and everything. There's just a little bit of raspiness he puts into some of his vowels.
Yeah.
Just giving an example, like the part when he says,
Where is Optimus Prime?
Like he adds this little
Where
Can anyone do
Prime? Hey, is little Juju be right here? Hello,
Mama.
I don't know why it goes that crosshair
Mr. Leader of the Free Galaxy is back. I knew you'd like it.
I never
doubt it.
Hey, Kay, what's with the C-3PO ripoff?
What's
with the C-3PO ripoff? Ow!
Don't kill the messenger, or the messenger will kill
Ow! And then, wait. Let's tell Bumblebee the good news. We have a ship now. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Or there's the part when he's also like, all right, we looked, they're not here, let's go. Wait, what do you mean, let's go?
Hey, I checked. What's in it for me?
What's in it for you is I don't kill you.
we'll get the boss back and the girl. Copy. Okay, very convincing. Textbook machismo. All right.
Hound threatens to shoot his face off. I find it funny how the Autobots in the first movie are very like, like big, like best buds, and then by Age of Extinction, they're all like bickering with one another. Like all the Autobots are like it feels like all the Autobots are fighting amongst themselves as much as they're fighting Decepticons. Like it feels like Optimus really, basically what Hound said in Age of Extinction. We're a pathetic, nerdy foursome, and you make 5.
Okay, so the Dinobots weren't called by name in the Age of Extinction, but how did Prime know Grimlock's name in Rise of the Darkspark?
Because Rise of the Darkspark doesn't matter, apparently.
Yeah. It's not even canon. It's only.
And then it says that Greg Berger did the voice of Grimlock in Rise of the Darkspark, and I'm like,
oh god. Yeah, the only thing Rise of the Darkspark is canon to is the aligned continuity. Everything else was just a promo for Age of Extinction.
It was so weird because I mean I loved the game. I had fun with the game. I had fun as Grimlock. I had fun playing as Grimlock. That was the best moment ever. But what's funny is that in Rise of the Darkspark, the last scene was when they go G1 all on you. You got the video game Prime, you got the movie Prime, and then you got the G1 Prime in Rise of the Darkspark.
Well, the reason why it happened is because High Moon was running low on budget, and Hasbro originally wanted 2 separate games. They wanted another Fall of Cybertron game, and then they wanted a movie tie-in game like they've done with movies in the past because it's worked with marketing. But the problem was, I think High Moon was starting to lose money, or maybe it was Activision or somebody. Somebody was losing money, and so they had to blend the 2 games together. And that's why they literally feel like 2 entirely separate games. Because they have the level from Fall of Cybertron, and then they have the ones in like where it's all Age of Extinction.
So can we screen to Hasbro and tell them to make Studio Series Age of Extinction Hound?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hound when?
Or the Last Night Hounds? Where are they? Where are the 2 hounds? Where's 86 Hound?
Bobo John Goodman?
Where is 86 Hound, first of all? And where is Studio Series Age of Extinction / The Last Night Hound? Where?
Also, whatever happened to that Studio Series Dark of the Moon Hatchet?
Oh, okay, let me explain that. So a lot of people have been wondering, but to be fair, Hasbro doesn't have great communication, but this is stuff that they're not supposed to talk about. So, okay, the thing with Hatchet, and it's the same thing with Hound too, they were slated for 2024. They've been slated for 2024. Like, they will come out next year. The problem is when they were, when Hasbro, when they bring out their figures, they go to like Target and Walmart, for example, and they're like, hey, do you guys like want this? Do you want to sell this? And that's why these stores, they bring in this product, is because they said, yes, we will buy this off of you to sell and distribute. So someone from Target who like worked for Target, who worked for the company, when Hasbro sent these leaks to them, they got a hold of this, and then they leaked the images, even though that they were slated for 2024. So they leaked them like 2 years before they were supposed to come out. And it just made people wonder, like, what was going on with these releases when it was just, they will come out. It's just someone decided to spoil it. Yeah, because Hasbro...
I was so confused because we usually get leaks at least a year in advance. So that's why it was so confusing. So I'm like, where are they? I hope they're not canceled, because it happened with other figures that got canceled.
Yeah, they're not canceled. They're still good. It's just,
they released the Tritus first.
Yeah.
What's the logic behind that?
Probably just a warm-up. I mean, to be fair, they probably released it first because the Hound got leaked too early. So they were like, let's just...
Honestly, I think they released Detritus first, because if they released it as Hound and then Detritus, I feel like not as many people would have bought Detritus. Kind of similar what happened with Siege Prime and Earthrise Prime. Like, if Earthrise Prime came out first, who would have bought Siege Prime?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I feel like maybe Detritus came out first because they're like, well, he's such an obscure character, so let's have him come out first, because then it might get people eager to buy it because it's a new mold at this point. And
I mean, it's a retool of Siege Hound, so
yeah, but it still has that Earth mode, which is a lot different than the Siege one.
that's true, I guess.
And also, I guess they were also trying to release Detritus while they were doing the Junkion stuff, because they're not doing it next year.
Yeah, the last Junkion ever released is Trashmaster for Legacy.
The only other Junkion we're supposed to get is the Studio Series 86 one, but like we're not supposed to get any more from Legacy Evolution Legacy stuff.
Yep.
Ooh, anyone think there should be a Bumblebee movie, Cybertron Optimus Prime with 102 mold?
I don't know. I mean,
probably not. I mean, the Bumblebee movie one, the original Studio Series Bumblebee movie one was already pretty surfaceable for what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, it may not have been 100% accurate, but for what it was still passable.
That figure was like the holy grail for the longest time until this new Bumblebee movie one came out for Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah.
Like that was the Voyager Prime for the longest time. It's just a shame for me because mine broke.
Oh no!
How did yours break? I've been wondering that.
So mine, it's kind of a weird story. So I've had him since he originally came out. I happened to find him in person. I was really happy. And during 2020, I ordered the what is it called? It's the knockoff, but it's like the Nemesis Prime version.
The Owie mech.
Yeah, I ordered that off eBay during 2020. I know, great idea, right? And so I knew he was coming. So I thought, oh, let me pull out Bumblebee movie Optimus off the shelf, and I'll get dust off of him, and I'll have him for comparison during the review.
Yeah.
Literally, right as I was preparing for the review, I was like, oh, let me transform him into truck mode really quick. While I was transforming him, the plastic brittled and broke.
Oh, God.
So the red plastic that mine was made out of brittled like it was gold plastic syndrome.
Oh, God.
Ugh. That ain't good. That ain't right.
It was the mushroom peg in his bicep joint.
Oh, no. That ain't good. That ain't right.
For some reason, I'm the only one who had this problem.
Yeah,
I've not heard of anyone else who's had theirs break before.
I've never heard of that happening like that before.
It's crazy.
It was so I barely even moved his arm at all. All I did was just twist the bicep to, when you transform it to move the shoulder back. And all of a sudden I heard and I was like, what? And I looked behind him and there were already pieces that were like brittling off of him. And I was like,
oh.
What? So now the knockoff, and then after I got the Nemesis Prime knockoff, the knockoff was better quality than the Hasbro release was.
No, okay, so this is what I think happened. Sometimes, okay, so when parts are made, like in the molds, they have to let's just call it like a baking process. Most likely, the part didn't bake right. And
I'm just assuming mine was an early copy that came out of the factory.
That is also a very good possibility, yeah.
Because I found mine like as soon as they came out, because I also found who was the other Voyager that came out at the same time? Wasn't it Rampage from the Constructicons who came out in the same wave?
Yes, yeah, he came out too.
Yeah, because I found both of them in the same store at the same time and took both of them home. And the Optimus, and I was so happy because I was like, I've got the first guy of Devastator, and I've got Optimus. Whoa! Like I was so happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found it so weird that Rampage looks like he's made out of the same plastic. He's completely fine, and Prime was brittling. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got him like early on when they first came out, and then like a couple weeks later, everyone I saw on YouTube, everyone else was getting them in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think mine, I just happened to get I just got the short end of the stick because I got like an early, like one of the first ones to come out of the factory or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, I feel like there should have been at least other people who had this problem. I feel like it's only been me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never heard of that problem happening before with anyone else's.
But anyway, that's the reason why I was highly anticipating the Rise of the Beasts figure, because I was like, oh, instead of trying to go and buy a brand new Bumblebee movie one for $80, $90, I can just buy for retail price a Rise of the Beasts one.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I managed to find a Rise of the Beasts one.
Yeah. You managed to
why I
find
was highly anticipating the figure, because it's like I really needed a new Optimus from that Bumblebee movie universe.
Yeah.
Plus, I like the mold on him.
Yeah.
I just wish the shoulders were a little different.
Yeah.
I wish the shoulders were the same as the Bumblebee movie one. I think the Bumblebee movie one did a better job at his outward movement in his shoulders.
The only issue I had with the Bumblebee movie shoulders was just like having to move that flap back down. But either way, like it wasn't too big of a deal. I could have been fine with them. Like,
I'd rather have that little flap you have to move than have the shoulder ramming into Prime's head.
Yeah, and the thing that bothers me too is you can't get like a screen accurate pose like when like moving the shoulders up, because like his shoulder moves up like in the movie, for example, when he's like aiming his gun at Primal, his shoulder moves up exactly like how the Studio Series 38 Prime shoulder moves up, but you can't do that right because his shoulder on the figure just goes like it hits him in the face.
I have kind of been able to do it, but I have to like mistransform him a little bit to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
sorry about that. So there was a cockroach.
Okay.
It was like on the table, and I didn't even realize it. But I killed it.
Nice.
There was one time I was in the middle of reviewing. Well, there was two times. I was in the middle of reviewing. I think it was way back during my old channel, but I reviewed my Siege Megatron, and there was a spider that was crawling on the review station, and he was crawling toward the Megatron figure, and I was like, "Don't you dare touch it! Don't you dare touch it!" Because again, the Megatron was like brand new at the time. It was my
which Megatron? Which Megatron?
The Siege Voyager.
Ah,
I only had it for like a week or whatever, and I was just reviewing it, and the spider was getting closer and closer. I was like, "Don't you dare touch it! Don't you dare touch it!" And he was like an inch away, and I was like, instantly, I was like, "You got too close." And then the other time that happened was I was reviewing a Marvel Legends figure of a comic book version of Ultron, like the Avengers villain Ultron, and there was a spider that was crawling on his shoulder, and I had it cut to the point where I actually used it as like part of the edit of the video, where it was me freaking out like, "Oh, spider!" And then it instantly cuts to me with the spider dead on the ground, and I'm like, "Ha!" Like I like, even though it was so random, I used it to my advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
I remember watching one of MGo's reviews. There was a fly that landed on the figure, and it was like, "Get away, fly!" It was like so hilarious, so funny. But
by the way, I was going through some of my channel analytics recently, and I was looking at the tab where it says, where it shows you what other channels that your viewers are, what your viewers are, your figures are also watching. And I saw JJ Prime, Linkamus Prime, MGo, That Toy Guy, Alfonso Nation, Awesomeness Prime, like literally everyone that like I watch and like everyone that we all watch was all in the list.
Wow.
There was only like one or two random channels. I had no idea who they were, but I was like, I recognize every single one of these people.
Least favorite Studio Series figure? That has to be Car Shadow now.
Wait,
broke on me. Car Mode Shatter is my least favorite Studio Series
Car
figure.
Mode Shatter.
She broke on me.
You know what actually really sucks? Carmo drop kick broke on me. His door wing like the thing that holds one of the door wings in place on the top just decided to like completely disintegrate. And I lost it too. I have a better way of fixing it, and I lost it, and I don't know where it's at. So now I have a broken drop kick forever.
Not good at all.
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
least favorite Studio Series figure. I mean, most of the figures I own, I buy them because I like them.
yeah, all my Studio Series figures are nice and solid. You know, they're nice, fun figures. You know, I enjoy them.
I mean, there are some figures that have some issues that I wish were not there. Like, I don't like my Studio Series Barricade. You know, the deluxe class Barricade.
Yeah.
He has the loosest ankles possible for a Studio Series figure, and he's constantly lying down on the shelf. He's never standing up.
Wow.
But I don't entirely hate the figure, so to speak.
You know how it's funny how both Studio Series, Movieverse Barricade, and Game Radiation Barricade, they don't have ankle tilts, and their feet are molded in the way you stand them in a natural A stance.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't necessarily hate this figure, but it's not the best thing ever. It's horrible, but like it has its charm. Is the little Bumblebee laserbeak mold?
I like the mold.
The figure is not great. It poses horribly, but I still like the charm of just a pink like the absurdity of like the pink laserbeak Bumblebee. It was like a dark gag in the movie.
I literally wanted to pass on Studio Series Core Class Bumblebee, but then I decided to pick it up. I decided to buy it.
I decided to pass because I've already got enough Bumblebees.
I'm just gonna say this. I have two least favorite Studio Series figures, and they're both Bumblebees.
Oh shoot!
Oh no!
So,
Which one?
Okay, so the first one is a QC issue. The second one is a looks issue. So the first one, by me saying QC, I feel like you guys already know which one is my least favorite.
B127.
No, B127 is fine.
Volkswagen B.
SS01, the very first
one.
The very first Bumblebee.
That thing was fine at first, and then now it just explodes in my hands. I can't transform it in one piece because those back parts just keep popping off. I feel like I'm going to turn into Balt Matrix during his review of that figure and just smash it with a hammer every time I hold it.
The thing is, I've seen Balt Matrix's video. I know what you're talking about, but it's been forever since I've watched that video.
It's the smile that creeped up on your face, and I was like, "Bro's getting to World War II."
I haven't seen that review in forever, but I distinctly remember him taking out the hammer.
That review is the only review that's ever made me like actually burst out laughing. It's so funny. Oh, and then the second Bumblebee that I don't like is Revenge of the Fallen one. I hate the color scheme on it, and the paint is atrocious.
So the same thing goes for the movie one, Bumblebee. I don't like the look of it. It looked fine at first when it came out, but now that we've had so many like other versions of Bumblebee that have come out, it now looks like garbage, to be honest.
Yeah.
Plus, we had the Junker Bumblebee also come out, which has the superior color scheme, and so like it just feels kind of redundant.
Fix the pin issue with the backpack.
Yeah.
Another figure for me, a figure that was disappointing. I mean, I still own the figure. I don't hate it enough that I want to get rid of it, but I really was disappointed with Studio Series Jolt.
Oh dear.
Because of just how much kibble he had all over him. Like, it really felt like Hasbro really just didn't...
I mean, when you look at Jolt straight dead on, he looks fine, he looks good. Then you turn him to the back, ew.
Well, it's also not just that. You tried posing him around, and he doesn't look cool in any pose or anything. Like, all he really does... I have not touched Jolt in, like, a year.
I only touch Jolt whenever I want to transform him, and his transformation is pretty simple.
Yeah, and then obviously there's the Studio Series car mode Shatter. I have left her in car mode forever because every time I try to transform her, why would I even bother when I have the jet mode one and robot mode? But the other problem is that figure, kind of similar to the Bumblebee for you, Linkamus, is I cannot transform it without it falling apart. Like the arms pop off, the head pops off, one of the back window pieces falls off, like the whole thing crumbles in my hands when I try to transform her. So I just leave her in car mode and don't touch her again.
Like for me, when I transform my car Shatter, I always be very careful. I always be very slow when I transform it, because it's doable. You can transform it without popping things off. You just have to be very delicate about it.
I think mine just ended up getting looser joints because it's way too easy to pop off.
Yeah. But for me, when my car Shatter broke, it was because of clear plastic. So.
You want to know what was the worst instance of QC that I've ever had?
Scourge.
So it was back during Siege.
Oh.
I went to Vegas. It was during that same trip when I found the Ironhide. It was my first time going to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I went to I went to Walgreens and I bought it was where I found the ratchet from the Siege ratchet in Walgreens. I also decided to buy Brunt, who I also found there. So I bought the deluxe class Brunt. I went all the way back home because it was literally the last stop we took in Vegas before we drove the drive back home. Drove all the way back home, opened up Brunt, and I found out that Brunt, you know how his lower shins combine together to form the cannon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had two of the same lower shins. So I was not able to combine his legs together to form the cannon. The exact same leg.
Oh no!
And also he had two ankle pivots that pivoted in the same direction.
Oh my goodness!
Thankfully, the Walgreens in my local area was able to trade it in, and I was able to buy one.
Was it the right leg or the left leg?
But I was so disappointed.
Was it two left legs or two right legs?
Let me see. Let me look at Brunt. It was the.
Did he have two left shins or two right shins?
The only difference between them is the ankle pivot, and then he has that gray tab. He had two of the gray tabs on both feet.
Okay, so he had two left legs. Okay.
Yeah, two left legs.
That's unfortunate.
So yeah, I couldn't transform him fully to have his giant cannon that was on top. I had to go through all the hassle of trying to find an entirely brand new Brunt.
You know, my worst QC issue is when back in Earthrise, when I got the Earthrise.
Nothing has ever followed good behind that sentence. Back in Earthrise.
Okay, my worst QC issue from Earthrise. Fast Track. When I got Fast Track from the third wave of Earthrise, I opened him up and I look at his thighs. Why do they look so different? And I rotate him around. Oh shoot! Came with two right upper thighs. like couldn't even transform him, bruh. Get in there! And I'm like, oh, it's not the correct upper thigh. It's not the left side. It's the right side. So they just swap it around, and I'm like, Hasbro, you mean? You meanie. So I have to mod it. I have to cut off that peg off so that he can actually transform him normally. So
you still have the same figure. You just had to modify it.
Yeah, I had to modify it. I couldn't. I didn't want to spend another. I didn't want to waste my money on another copy. So.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Are there any concept characters that anyone would like to see in the Studio Series?
Transit.
Yes.
leader class Transit. Because he wasn't officially in the movie, he was in a deleted scene. He is technically considered concept at this point.
You know who I want to see in the concept art line?
Who?
Steve Buscemi bot. I
mean, they trade. I mean, I'd love to see a day trader figure in Studio Series. That needs to happen. That literally needs to happen. Okay.
I mean, I guess the coolest accessory they could give to Day Trader is give him Starscream's head as an accessory.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
though
well,
the head exploded in Dark of the Moon. Whatever.
You know what I would? You know what I would? I would love to see. I would love to see a Studio Series concept art hubcap.
Some people were saying they'd like to see a concept series Earth Mode Cliff Jumper.
I mean, we did get a Bayverse Cliff Jumper in the original 2007 line, so.
No. I mean Bumblebee movie, like Bumblebee movie Cliff Jumper, but if he had an Earth Mode.
But didn't we get a little tiny Volkswagen version of Cliff Jumper in the
Yes,
main line?
that was a little version. Like some people want to see an actual full on Cliff Jumper in deluxe size. Which, by the way, I still don't have that figure, the Bumblebee movie Cliff Jumper.
I have it. It's a nice figure.
Just never found him anywhere.
Again,
I
mean, it's a nice figure. It's definitely a nice figure for what it is. It's a heavy retool of the off-road Bumblebee, which I think was excellent. The only issue with him is his legs, the tapping the legs.
Well, I mean, I have the B127 figure, so I kind of know what I'd be getting into.
Yeah, I mean B127. I mean the tabs for the legs is actually more solid in terms of my experience with the mold for my copy. Hey, what's up, D-Bart? Hello, D-Bart.
Yo.
Yeah. So yeah, but
I'm just mad that I didn't get this guy in time for Halloween.
Frankentron, it looks cool.
Halloween.
I believe that's the first collaborative Decepticon, excluding the G.I. Joe stuff. That's the first collaborative Decepticon with a Decepticon symbol.
I wish we'd get more.
Well, yeah, with a Decepticon symbol at least.
Yeah, that's the first one with a Decepticon symbol. Like Dracula's did not have a Decepticon symbol.
The two dinosaurs from the Jurassic Park crossovers.
Dilophocan and Tyrannicon Rex did not have Decepticon symbols.
And it's not just that. He has one right here, and then he's got two big ones on the side. So it's not just he has a Decepticon logo. They're all over him.
Yeah, 4 Decepticon logos. That's crazy.
I love his lightning effect.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's dope.
I really want Hasbro to make more of the Christmas Transformer figures because I mean they milk the
Volvo Prime. Yeah, the Volvo Prime and Christmas Deco.
They milk the Star Wars Black Series Christmas figures, and they've been doing it for the past 3 years. We've gotten one Christmas collab type figure, and it was the Volvo Prime. I want more Christmas Transformers because
I really want that mold. I really want the Volvo Prime mold.
It's great. It's really good.
He has the most amazing head sculpt I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Steve
It only sucks that you can't fit it on the Earthspark. You can't just replace it because it's too small.
Steve Buscemi bot. Oh my god, that looks like Steve Buscemi. Totally looks like him.
Yeah, Studio Series figures, Steve Buscemi.
I feel like this is the best mold for Prime so far. The Volvo mold.
Yes.
That's a great
Plus,
mold.
I also like the trailer that he comes with, but obviously I gave it to my Netflix Prime because now he looks like a complete Earthrise Prime.
Wait, was I the one who gave you that idea, or did you just do it to do it?
I just kind of did it on my own.
Okay, because I had the same exact idea. I do the same thing because the Netflix Prime.
As soon as I saw this figure and it came with the trailer, I was like, okay, fine, I'll buy another Optimus Prime.
Because that's the best looking trailer.
Yeah.
And because at first I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just review the Volvo Optimus and then I'll give it to a friend or something. I actually ended up liking it afterwards, so I'm like, all right, fine, I'll have another Optimus.
I'm actually really glad that they're coming out with the SS86 Commander Prime, because I
gotta buy another Optimus.
I gotta buy
another one. I have to buy another one. Dang it!
I
and then There's gonna be animated Prime in the Legacy United, and then Legacy United G1 Prime Deluxe class.
And then they repaint it in black and
So Brixmas, that thing that I'm having you voice in Transformers Dark Judgment, that is a prequel series to another series that I work on called Primes.
Wait. I have an idea. Remember, if you all remember Transformers Go, the Japanese series tied to Transformers Prime,
and how Optimus turned into a train
and Dragon, because when he first had the Beast Hunters design, and then he just changed design suddenly.
Because he felt like
imagine Legacy doing that version of Prime from Transformers Go.
Ooh.
Imagine that.
The dragon or the train?
Both.
Oh, both. Ooh. A triple changer Optimus Prime that turns into both a dragon and a train. Just do both at the same time.
Anyone remember when Alfonso jumped with joy when he found Earthrise leader Optimus? Yes, I do remember.
Yep.
I think it was the same hunt where he found Sentinel and Scrapper, and
I remember that because when he found Sentinel, it was like holy, and he had like all this dramatic music playing. It was like dun, 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 and it was like there he is, and then he pulls it and he goes, oh, and there's Scrapper. Look at Scrapper. That guy looks cool. Like he dramatized Optimus and
it was like looking
like, oh, hey, cool, he's here.
Like Alfonso was looking, Scrapper! And then he said, wait. I remember him saying, Decepticon, don't come for me. Sentinel Prime. I have Sentinel Prime now. Like, he hates the character, but I love this figure. You know.
Let them come.
And then when he found Earthrise Prime, he was like, I do it.
I'm pretty sure he was like about to like hyperventilate or something.
He was bursting out with joy.
He was running out of breath.
I mean, it's Optimus. Hey.
I also remember Awesomeness Prime doing a lot of hunts during that time too. Like I remember one. I think it was when he found Bumblebee movie Optimus. Like he like instant like he. I think it was Bumblebee movie Optimus. I can't remember if it was Optimus or if it was someone else, but I distinctly remember him walking down. And then
I'm going on a toy hunt later. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna film like a Christmas hunt, a Christmas adventure to find Rise of the Beast figures. He's on the phone. If I find any Legacy United figures, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna flip out. I am gonna flip out. I'm not ready for your Legacy United. I'm not ready. I'm so not ready. Because I'm still not ready for Tiger Hawk, man. Tiger Hawk looks so awesome. He looks so fantastic. Especially that Magmatron and the Legacy United Silverbolt. I'm still not ready. I'm not ready.
Every time I look into a monitor, Prime, my circuit sizzles. When are we gonna start busting Deceptichops?
Remember watching the video where Alfonso found SS38 Optimus Prime? Yes, I do remember. Yes. It was a priceless reaction. But yeah. But anyways, boys, I'm gonna have to cut this last short. It's 2 hours 18 minutes now. So I'm gonna have to end this live right here because it's almost lunchtime for me and I have to leave soon. So
it's dinner time for me.
All right, so I will catch you guys in the next one, and I'll definitely upload my Christmas hunt after I film it. And yeah, Alrighty, boys.
Kill
I'm gonna-
all.
No, come on, let's take this live stream to 4 hours like before.
No,
4
not
hours.
gonna do that. Not gonna do that. I have to go off right now. So, all right. It was great chatting with you. Also, Republic Cinema. It was great chatting, man. And Lincoln Prime, Biximus Prime, and also KG Nation, who was here recently. Charles, Alfonso was here in the chat also, and Awesomeness Prime, and Christopher Sickler, Optination Review, who didn't stay that long. Nick's Plastic Shout, Megatronus Prime. Everybody who came in here, thank you for joining us, for chatting with us. So, so yeah, I've been JJ Prime. This has been Biximus Prime, and that's been Lincoln Prime or Primal. We're gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Roll out.
Bye bye.
One.
Roll out.
Kill all.
Transform and roll out. Bye bye.
Roll out.